Most of the tests will be like this.
Mm-hmm.
So the examiner is going to be very quiet. Just remember, keep your eyes on the road. You don't drive up with this up there. Want to, it's okay, you haven't done anything wrong, but just cancel that. Because there is actually already another exit here. So the sat nav doesn't know, you see, so he's just looking at the road. Okay?
Okay.
You see this exit here, we don't want people to think we're going in there.
Yeah.
That's it. Now you can signal.
Okay.
Make sure you stick to the left. So you didn't do anything wrong because, of course, by the sat nav it's telling you the first exit.
Okay.
And actually that didn't even show that one there.
Yeah.
Go left on the roundabout, first exit. Go left on the roundabout, first exit.
say, Yuki, you only just managed to get in here. You should have moved over a lot earlier, a lot straighter. You started to move over then, but then you kind of went,
Oh, yeah.
You were correct in the beginning.
Yeah.
You'd move over nice and straight. At the end,
yeah.
you were just a little bit tilted as well. So with these protected right turns, straight when you were in them. Go in early, straight. Okay?
Okay.
And not so fast.
Okay. Yeah.
Everything else has been good.
Yeah.
And this was okay. It wasn't bad, but it's just something that we can do better.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I'm fine, thank you.
Thank you.
Turn right, then turn left.
I can't see.
Well, if you can't see, what should you do?
Oh, wait.
Until when?
Yeah. I just wait for the clear, yeah?
Well, if you get to a junction and there are cars and you can't see, you need to move forward until you can see.
Yeah.
You can creep. Remember? Because if you can't see, you will wait for what? Until the car drives away and...
No, until to clear, everything clear, yeah.
Exactly. You need to be able to see. So just drive on the road. No. Drive on the road.
Okay.
I'm just
Straightforward.
Yeah, straightforward. I'm just going to reset your sat nav. So you follow your sat nav again, okay?
You will arrive at your destination at 9:54. After 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
too close away to in here.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were going to wait and move out, but you didn't.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so this is one situation, Yuki, where you had a great opportunity to just wait.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So anything that puts you less than half a meter to a parked car, think very, very carefully about. In that situation, you were maybe 20, 25 centimeters from the corner of the car with yours. It's not much room with cars. You need at least half a meter, okay?
Half meter. Okay.
At least.
Okay.
You can go closer, but you must go slower.
Slower. Okay.
Go left on the roundabout. First exit.
Remember what we said about these situations. If you find a situation that you can stop and wait, then do so. Okay, you use up some time on your test. It also makes you a better driver, safer driver. It's called defensive driving. That's what we're looking for. Okay. Okay. No. Come on, this is huge space. It's massive. This is not a wait, is it? Hey? I know, but you're going to stop right back there. But think about it. When I say take an opportunity to wait, not when there's a big space. Okay? It's only when, because that clearly wasn't tight, was it? You've got to be realistic in it. You know, if you start again, you know, if you do this on the driving test, if you would stop there, they would probably fail you for that because your road is completely clear. Okay. In fact, your entire lane was open like more than this.
Okay. Sorry.
After 200, turn right. Turn right. After 200 yards, go left on the roundabout. First exit. Go left on the roundabout. First exit.
Okay, so you're just going to drive along, and I'm going to ask you to pull over and stop for a moment. I'll reset the sound.
Okay.
So far, not not too bad. It's just a little thing that we talked about along the way.
Yeah. Okay.
It's pretty good though, to be fair.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay.
Okay, if you could just stop in the on the bend there, just on this, just over here. Nice and slow. Slow. You're about to hit the pavement. Slow. Remember, always slow down as you tuck in, okay? Don't tuck in and then slow down, because if you get it wrong and you hit that pavement, especially on a bend like this. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So just going to quickly have a look on the sat-nav, the computer. I just want to quickly show you.
I have one more candy, please.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So with the right junction. Yeah. So this is the first situation that I was speaking to you about.
Yeah.
And then from here, you kind of moved over to turn right, and then you kind of changed your mind, and you kind of came like this. And then in the end, you ended up, you did stop, and you kind of like this.
Is it? Oh, okay. Yeah. Is it too further right?
Well, it's just that the back of your car here. You know, all it takes is for one car to come down here and then just go around like that, and they would fail you for it.
Okay.
Because you should be like this.
Oh, okay.
And I know it doesn't seem much, you know, so you're a little bit like this, but or like this. It doesn't seem much, but if the back of your car is sticking into that lane at all it takes is one person to just even gently swerve around you, and that is it. They will fail you for it because you've caused them to take evasive action.
Okay, yeah.
So when you first moved into that protected right turn, you did the right thing. You moved over early.
Yeah.
Then, but as I say, when you got here, you kind of went halfway, and then you kind of almost came out, and then and then from here you kind of turned, and then you had to stop.
Yeah.
Because there was a car coming down, and you just left your back of your car like that.
Okay. Yeah.
So I suppose the fault is when you moved over, you didn't go into it far enough. I think if you had gone into it far enough, then you would have ended up in the crevice.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah.
No, it's okay. And just on this, while we've got this one on, when you are turning in, generally you're okay. Or the last time that you turned into a right junction, you were fine. But earlier on, you did actually just cut across, and then you kind of had to go like that. That was the main one, just where we turned right and then went up the hill where the buses were. And that one, you did actually sort of, you started to move over.
Too early.
Yeah, you and then you kind of realised, and you kind of tilted back, and then like that. Whereas the car behind you actually went like that. So at this point, you were pretty much out of position here. You see. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Now I think it's just that big one. So it's because you haven't actually spotted the centre lines in the road that you're going into.
Okay.
So sometimes it's hard to see, especially where the sun's shining on it or it's rain. It's very hard to see where the actual centre of the road is, because it's not always where the middle of the road is.
Okay.
The lines are not always painted in the middle. Sometimes they're painted to one side or the other, depending on how much room you want to give cars going in and out.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
I will notice. Yeah. Thank you.
So if you can take time when you are going into a right junction to look at these lines here, then that will tell you your point of turn. Okay. But if you can't see them because of the reflection or whatever, of course you're gonna think, oh yeah, there's the middle of the road, I'll turn, and then of course you realise that the lines are further up this way than what you were anticipating.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
But apart from that, everything else is pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank
So I'm
you.
gonna just reset the sat nav for you, and we'll do some more. Destination. You're doing very good with this, so we'll just keep that going.
Do you know the Xiaoling?
Sorry?
She's very Xiaoling.
I know Xiaoling.
Xiaoling, she's very nervous. Yesterday we talk about the driving test. She can't put any like the driving test in this year. So
I know she's.
She
should already be passed. Serious already passed. But she's not. She should have passed.
Yeah, because she driving is quite good. Yeah.
Driving's very good.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go then.
Yeah.
Let's make your driving good as well, then, shall we?
Over here.
After 80 yards, turn left. Then, at the end of the road, turn right. Turn left. Then, at the end of the road, turn right. Turn right.
Too close to pavement. Sorry.
Way too close, yeah. Look how long it's taken to come to you. Come on, if you was to count this now, look, you could have been long gone.
Yeah.
Big, slow wagon, yeah?
Okay.
Be realistic about it. Go on, keep checking both ways.
Yeah, okay.
Keep ways. And that way you can see that the road is clear or it's not clear. But only if you keep checking both ways.
Okay.
Come on, Yuki. I know you've seen that van coming out, but again, it's emerging out of a junction, out of a little gate, and waiting for him. It's like, why? It's not like that, is it?
Okay.
Yeah, he's going about. He's going to turn. Then he's going to build a bit longer. And you've got the fast car here.
Okay.
So we've got to be realistic about how we drive as well. Okay. You don't need me to tell you. I think you already know. Don't be scared, right?
Okay.
This is driving lessons, not how to be scared lessons.
Yeah.
If you have one, I have one as well. Go on, brother.
No, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that's it. So, of course, on this one, it's only possible to go partly into it. Square. Easy as that. Perfect. Yeah, so if the middle area, the protected right turn, isn't wide enough for your car, you get yourself in as far as is possible without going into the other side, which you did really well, actually, so good for you.
Sorry, is it 60?
Take your time. There.
No, yeah.
But it doesn't mean you should go that fast.
Yeah. It's not
Always
that long.
be safe. If it gets to a point where it's not safe anymore, like here, this is about the maximum speed that you can do on this kind of road. Now the road is straighter, you can go a little bit more, of course. But then you must slow down for the bends as well. You know, you've got to be careful because we don't know what's around these bends. So maybe one car is overtaking another car. You don't know.
Yeah.
After 400 yards, turn right. Then, turn left.
To get too close to the edge. If the car is coming and you slow down and tuck in a little bit, but you don't have a lot of room in the air. If there's nothing coming, there's no need to be tight on them. Too slow, why? There's nothing there. Come on, let's go. That is too slow. Yuki, I don't know why your brakes so big there. So what were you thinking?
The recapitulation band on it.
It was a bit too slow to be fair. direct you as usual. Okay, from here. Okay. Now, at the end of the road, we are turning left. Okay.
Very sharp corner.
Very sharp, isn't it? So at this roundabout, we are going straight on the first exit.
Thank you.
People around you need to know where you're going, because it's what keeps you safe. Straight on, second exit here. So there is a little mini roundabout. Try to go around it just a little bit. That's it, just a little bit more. Okay. Maybe just slightly more. I know you can't do much more than just a little bit on that one, but we don't really want to go over the top of it. I know it's incredibly faded, but you did see it though. You could see it. Did you see it? Yeah. If you can just slightly around it, just to make sure that if you get this on the tape, what's this on test route? Okay. So if you get this, at least then you're demonstrating that you've seen it and you're doing as much as you can about it. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Slow. Keep moving. So you can see where the sign is for it.
Before the great sign.
Okay, so nice and slow. That's it. You can just start waiting. You can stop. Because if you go any closer, you're going to really struggle to get out. Look how sharp it is.
Yeah.
So if you actually stopped where it said to stop, then you would really find it difficult.
If we have a second car, we have to wait after junction, right? Okay.
Maybe. It depends how big the car is.
Okay.
If there was two cars here, then maybe there's room there for two cars. I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, you still wouldn't block the junction.
Yeah.
Because any cars coming down here may want to turn in anyway. So, yeah. we're taking the next road on the right, and it's just over here. There's another protected right zone for you to do. Tell the guy behind you before you start jumping on your brakes, okay? Yeah. So remember, it's always mirror signal first, and then use your brakes if you can. I said, well, let's see you do it properly. One more into it. That's it. There you go. That's much better. So if you think about it, when you were approaching, you started braking, and now the guy behind you, he's had to do his braking as well because he wasn't expecting you to slow down. He doesn't know that you're going to turn. But if you had put your signal on and then started braking, he knows. Because the first thing he sees is your signal. Oh, yeah, she's going to turn. Right. So then he's expecting you to slow down for it.
Should we control?